Hey guys, what's going on? FIMyPawn here, and welcome back to Grim Dawn. Since we last left off, if I do recall correctly, we had just started making our way over to the cold biome, but not before going into unexplored areas that we haven't touched upon. But yeah, we slowly built our way up. I did forget a few things here and there, but ultimately nothing too big. But yeah, for this stream, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going to Fort Ivon. I'm not sure which is right, but we're basically going to be making our way over to there, defeating all the undead zombies and whatnot over there, and basically building our way up, getting stronger, and overall getting Act 2 completed and done with. But yeah, I digress. Without further ado, let's get into things and see what happens. So, a few things. First and foremost, let's discuss my character itself. So, I realized this a little too late, but you can summon crab spirits with Hysteria. I didn't do that. So we've got basically a summon that is not being used. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that there. And we are going to have a crab with us now, on top of everything. So that is another minion added to the list. But yeah, we're going to have a new pet alongside everything that we've basically got summoned. And yeah, there's another pet to add to the roster, hopefully with good intent. But we'll see. As for gear-wise, this is a really good tome, actually, now that I look at it. That's amazingly impressive. That is a lot of elemental damage and a lot of vitality damage. And nearly 50% of that is actually converted into elemental. That's an interesting tool. Let's see, we can get this book, which would increase summon Briar form power. But the biggest thing would be the pet damage boosts and HP boosts. But again, there's a plethora of things that we can do that may be helpful, may not be. I'll have to decide on what I'm going to be doing ultimately, but I should probably focus into something pet-wise, right? At least that's the intended purpose for the future. But I digress. Let's see. For now, I don't really need any of these. I'm going to sell all of them, to be quite honest. Because I can't really think of anything good to do with these all. Alright. I could go with just a ranged option. That is also an option available to me, instead of just relying on other things here. 355. It's tempting, not gonna lie. I think it's just arguably better if I go for a item creation thing in our in the Duncan's inventory, anyways. Yeah, gluttony, hysteria. Yeah, in order to get this, I need fortitude, which we don't have fortitude, unfortunately. Let's see. Okay, this is a level 14 thing, this is a level 22 thing. Bloody Whetstone, Mark of Mogdrogen, and Silver Core. This could actually be really good, actually. I just need, ward stones. Make 8 of those, I guess, while I'm at it. Okay, close that. And we need 12 large Aether shards to equip the Mark of Bodrogan, which is a boot thing. There's also some consumables here if we really wanted to. I can also make a skeleton key if I so desire, using the Blood of Cthon. But of course, Aether shards are the biggest player there. Let's see. $35, $35, $45. Here we go. I should probably make this. So I need a Blade Sworn Talisman and Scaled Hide. To make a Blade Sworn Talisman, I need Tainted Brain Matter and Resilient Plating. Scaled Hide. Let's make 4 of those at least. There we go. The Scaled Hide is just a whole bunch of armor absorption and armor. So the only thing I really need is the Blade Sworn Talisman, and then I can make this belt, which is probably going to be way better than anything we make right now. If anything goes, really. The poison resistant, or the poison acid resistance and bleeding resistance is probably the biggest thing, though. Let's see, enchanted caster chip. Yeah, none of these really appeal to me. Let's see, level 24, level 30, 24. So this is probably going to be the best boots that we're going to get. So 178. We got way better boots, so it's fine. Okay, 15, 37. This is probably the book that we might go with. 15, 37, and 50. This is probably the book that we're going to be relying on for the future. So we will need to make another Aether Shard, and we'll need a Radiant Gem. Yeah, Radiant Gem, we need Dense Fur. Make 4 of those. We'll need 1 more Aether Shard. There we go. We will need, yep, Radiant Gem. So now we just need Molten Skin and Rigid Shell. Okay, Rigid Shell. Okay, Molten Skin. Alright, a Rigid Cell. Make 4 of those. And then we make, let's make... Oh, okay, so I can infuse these into shields and casters offhand, so I can make... Let's make 3 of them, because we can. There we go. And then from there, we just make the book. It is a significant boost, but to say the least, it's probably going to be the best item that we're going to equip, given it's got so much boosts. But hey, once we hit level 50, we can wear this, so this is the reason I'm making it right now. As for what we get a whole bunch of buffs here. We get elemental damage, we get burn, frostburn, electrocute, we get a bunch of acid and poison on top of it. Way better than the book that we've originally gotten. We've also got crit damage on top of it. So yeah, the cooldown reduction slightly better. It's got a whole slew of things. But for now, we're gonna keep this on the sideline, so we'll have that there. Weapon-wise, I should probably figure out what I'm going to wield. I should probably aim for something that's going to be good for us. I may just go for the hand mortar. I'm tempted to, anyways. I could also do literally anything else. I mean, the Firestorm Scepter would be a good choice, wouldn't it? Because it deals a whole bunch of fire and burn damage on top of everything. Just, we'd need to find a way to get the... I don't know, let's see, what else is there? There's Vitality damaged weapon. The Lunar Edge isn't gonna cut it. The Implement is probably the best choice, really. Or at least that's what I'm thinking. I could also go the Adept Bladed Mace. Or Adept Morningstar. 44 to 103 versus 22. Yeah, so the Adept Morningstar would probably be way better. Replicating magic missile, or replicating missile. No. There's a lot to add into there, but at very least the acid and poison are going to be still present. So that's a good thing for this codex. I don't know. There's a lot to go for. I'm probably going to stick with the poison build, though. I may even just sell this, to be quite honest. Actually, no, I keep this, sell the Occult Horn, and I just prioritize the focus into, I guess I could just manipulate it to apply all these status ailments, but I digress. We'll figure it out as we go. It's something that's going to take time to organize anyway, so it's no big deal. Organize this. Alright, let's get going. So, if I recall correctly, we are all the way over here. We can't tolerate this desecrated shrine just yet. I am going to need to do something for that, though. So, before I do go any further, if I check my reputation, the rovers, yeah, we can worry about the rover rep soon. For now, I should prioritize over here, because that's where we left off. And I don't think there's anything that we need to explore beyond that point, so let's just focus on summoning our minions and getting going. Let's see. How is our leveling? We've just finished this. We've already applied the bonus there, so we don't need to worry too much about that. Just checking to see if there's anything worth noting. Not really. Okay, so I've got a choice. I can either focus in my Necromancy and get up to Blight Burst. Yeah, I could build into Blight Burst, or I can build into the Shaman stuff. I think it might be to my best interest to build up my Shaman stuff. So that way I can slowly build towards getting a Primal Spirit, then I can build into getting a Reap. Ah. Yeah, I don't need the Wraith. I can definitely get Master of Death to increase pet stuff. Yeah, no, I'm gonna build towards upgrading Briarthorn, because that'll be the next target of upgrade that we're gonna go for. And it allowed me to generate additional threat with the Briarthorn on top of everything, and maybe slowly even build into Oakskin. But yeah, I just need to focus into getting more levels into Briarthorn, because it does need a bit more of a buff. Until then, we've got plenty of growth to go for. Thankfully, our HP is just astronomically good, so we should be fine for the most part. Alright. But other than that, we just need to explore everywhere and make sure we find what we're looking for. Because we got quite a bit to investigate on. There we go. Definitely gonna need a acid poison build or ability though, if I'm gonna be honest with you. Oh well. We'll figure something out. Ah, here we go. Some of that. Offer that, so that way we get another point here. I think somewhere around here is a secret. I could be wrong, though. I could be wrong. Alright. Spam the abilities, slowly build up our experience as planned. I guess before we go any further... Oh, let's just let our minions handle this. There we go. But yeah, before we go any further, let's go into devotion here. Where was I investing? Yes, I was investing into the Manticore here. This is going to increase our acid and poison damage, in addition to what our pets are going to be dishing out. This will also increase HP. But yeah, the acid and poison are definitely going to be a good thing here. So, we invest there. There we go. That's going to give us an additional 50 to acid and poison. Pets are also going to get that acid and poison on top of that, so the abomination here is going to be dealing more damage, which will only nuke things even faster. Or more more faster, even faster. Well, the two. Should be fine all the same. There we go. Well, regardless, we should be fine. Okay, there we go. One experience for that? Jeez, okay. Okay, cold, lightning, frostburn, fire, lightning, eh. A lot of elemental damage. I really should probably debate on whether I'm going to stick with acid or whatnot. I do believe acid is going to be the focus, though. I've already resolved myself that it's going to be acid and pet stuff, so... let's just focus into it. No reason to hesitate when I'm this far in, huh? There we go, for the con. Okay, there we go. Slowly just build our way through. Well, not build, but fight our way through. Okay, there we go. Shepherd's Call has been increased in rank, so that just means more damage for our pets, thus making it even better. Okay, there we go. So far, so good. Okay, if we go here, and if we go around, we should be able to get what we're looking for. There we go. Just slowly whittle down the enemy. Nice. Okay, that's the majority of the area settled down here. I feel like the restored shrine here is the hint that we need in order to find the hidden path, but I'm not 100% certain. It could be locked away elsewhere, but I'm not 100% certain. Worst case, I'll check it again, but feels pretty obvious what's going on. Paimon's Chosen is blocking the way to the body of the Necromancer, so I guess that's that. Who knows? Maybe I'll pick up some Necromancy tricks while I'm out here doing my thing. Oh. Okay, from here we go across. Barstone Scepter. Just a bunch of random good utility stuff. Lightning damage. I guess we are going to need to learn some recipes here and there, so it's no big deal, but yeah. We are going to have to make our way across here, because this leads us to the graveyard, I believe? I could be wrong, though. Yeah, this leads us to the crypt, which is where we need to go. So all the better that we go this way. Just had to get a drink in, but overall we should be fine. Yeah, these guys shouldn't be that bad to deal with. Of course, we are going to get some worse rep with these guys, but I mean, at this point, they're just experienced at this point, so let them be. If they want to be in our way, so be it. We'll eliminate all that stand in our path. There we go. There we go. So we'll deal with the enemy here. Okay, we've gotten the entrance cleared up. There we go. So far, everybody's looking happy and healthy. Nice. Alright, we've cleared out that part. And yep, just slowly whittle down the enemy, like so. Should be able to get to 49 pretty easily here, but anything goes, really. You get bonus experience is what I need. No matter. Next level, we will focus into leveling up our Briarthorn. So, slowly we will build up our strength as we go. Hopefully with benefits in mind. The Mediator is a pretty interesting tool. Alas, we should be fine. As long as we have an implementation that's going to allow us to deal poison damage, we should be good. That's really the only requirement for us. Going into here, we get a few chests here. Okay, so far so good. I'm sure there's more loot here, it's just most of it's yellow grade, so there's no real need to pick those up, because we got green grade, and they're already likely selling at 2,000s higher. So no reason to rush our, no need to rush, basically. We'll get plenty of options for upgrades here and there in due time. For now, though, let's buff up. There we go. Level 50, though, impressive. I really gotta think of a better acid spell, though, if I can get my hands on one. I like this ability, but it could be better, to be fair. And now I think about it, acid and poison, is this just acid? This is acid and poison, okay. I just had to check to be sure. Okay, slowly whittle down them. There we go. Okay, nothing there, but we can keep going here. Nice, so far so good. Off that so that we get all those. Oh, I had to go that way anyways in order to get to here. Alright, but yes, that's the crypt's first part, I guess, done. And now we got the second part. So let's see, how is our looting coming? Going along quite well. Yeah, no, I need... Apologies. I really do need a proper acid implement, though. This could work here, actually. Let's see. Fire, acid, burn, poison. Physical damage converted to acid, but it is a scepter, so there you go. I guess we're probably going to prioritize a spirit physique build. So we will be rocking a scepter regardless. But yeah, We should probably focus in on that key aspect of things. There we go. There we go. Just spam this. Here we are. Nice. Should be able to clear these eyes up really quick. Okay, grab the items here. I'm gonna actually backtrack so that way I can get those other bits of loot here. Or at the very least, the stray bits of EXP that I missed. Can't really ignore all those, can I? Yeah. Okay, so far so good, yep. Alright, we can pop this chest open to get that item set up there. Sort that. There we go. Now we continue on properly. And yeah, slowly obliterate the enemy. One attack at a time. Okay, loose end. We'll have to read that, I suppose. Can't just not read this. Alright, I'll let my minions hold the ground while I read. Deceived. Stuck down here in the dark like a rat in a trap. I write these words so I might have vengeance. It's unlikely that this will be found, but if someone reads this, know that Malvek Revel is a traitorous cur. I am Nazahan Utrans. I'm a foreigner to these lands, and unashamed to say that I'm both a thief and assassin. I tell you this now so you know that I'm truthful in my words later. I've been in the secret employ of a wealthy noble, one Malvek Breville. Most of my work for him was stealing key pieces of information and material for leverage. I have slit the throats of no less than 3 of his rivals, or their agents. Apologies for that, I just had to do something. I broke into the chambers of the man above Malvek and placed certain evidence. This resulted in a man's arrest, allowing Malvek to move into his position of power. None of this is new. Same things happen with wealthy men and scheming nobility over the world. More recently, he bade me to recover an ancestral artifact from his father's tomb. The family's signature. A thing that should not have been buried, he says, but the argument between father and son led to rash decisions. I care not for the reason. His coin was always good, but I say nothing and let him speak. He went on to say the tomb is lavished by my family's vast wealth of the ages. Touch nothing, I'm not paying you to plunder my ancestors' tomb. Only to recover the father's signet, bring in return. Make sure you carry a torch. Seldom a light escapes those depths. Do not dare return without the signet. I found the entrance easy enough, but it's just revealed stairs into blackness. After lighting a torch, I descended into the tomb and wandered these halls for hours, searching for a single name among the countless thousands of dead. At last I gave up, but I would not leave empty-handed. I was driven to find the wealth Malvek spoke of. I went farther and farther into the darkness. There were some treasures, but nothing of what he hinted at. I pressed on, ignorant of the risk of losing my way back. When the torch started flickering, I knew as if I had planned to betray myself. Malvik had played me like a fool. A careful choice of words stung at my pride and ensured that I would be driven to find a signet, despite any risks. And a subtle suggestion to bring a single torch. I was a fool to bring just one. Here I am to stay as I write these final words. Now I see the deception of what it was. Only the elimination of a loose end. My light is done, and so am I. Nazah. So, keep an eye out for Malvik Breville, because he's a traitorous cur. Or an ambitious one. I'm not sure which one. Either way, he's in danger, so something worth keeping an eye on, at the very least. Oh, there appears to be a chest here, so we'll pop that open. Nothing worth grabbing, though. Here we go. Seems like we got a secret room here. Not really secret, but still, it's there. Casually destroy everybody here. One body at a time. So far, so good. Okay, just casually do my duty here. Okay, nothing there. Okay, all we gotta do is go through this iron gate here. I'd go through either of these, but there's no point. Ah, hello. Archon Bar Helen. Hey. Nice. We got a whole bunch of rep for doing what we came here to do, so that's good. Let's resummon everybody, so that way we get everything dealt with. Okay, there we go, and deliver the ashes to the keeper of the tomb. Well, the keeper. We've gotten everything here. Yeah, desecrated ashes of the Empyrean. Alright, well, off we go, I suppose, right? We'll exit out of the crypt, as planned. Ah, I see, we've already, okay, so that's just a shortcut. Okay, I just had to check, make sure. Well, that's convenient for us. We can, use this as a chance to level up. I am going to set up a marker portal here. We are going to warp back over to Sorrow's Bastion Rift. And then when we get the chance, we are going to warp over to the next area. But I digress. Let's go back over to the Necromancer's lair. It should be fine. This should be enough to level us up, I think. So I guess we'll see. Yes, I have them here. Excellent. With these ashes, Malkadar shall once again take the form in the physical realm. Hope my chosen died trying to stop you from claiming them. We managed to get the Relic of Death Chill, which is a cold-based aura that we can actually activate. It empowers the attacks of those of your nearby allies with the ghastly chill of death. Okay. And we perform the ritual now. We now have everything we need to perform the rite of resurrection. Your loyalty and assistance have earned you the right to the Malkadar return to the world. You wish to join us? What does this ritual entail? The ritual will be dangerous, of that I can assure you. Malevolent spirits will be drawn to it like moths to a flame. I need you to dispatch anything that tries to interfere. Join us in the Chamber of Souls. Its doors have been locked to you. Keep the chamber clear of spirits so that Malkadar can find his way back to us. Alright, what happens if I fail? Then we risk allowing another to enter Malkadar's vessel. If that happens, we will be forced to destroy it, and Malkadar will be forever lost to us. Do not fail us. Sure, why not? Let's help. For our troubles, we get some levels. We're gonna focus on leveling up Briarthorn, I guess, right? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking is the best course here. Just level up, I can either do that or something else. I don't know. I could get Necrotic Edge, get myself another, point to, invest into something. It should be fine. There's no need for me to invest into this. Oh, hold on. Binding spirits is a dangerous practice, but one can be vastly rewarded with forgotten knowledge or even protection. By forcing the spirits of the fallen to serve you, you can become infused with their essence, granting you vitality and further control over your necrotic powers. Okay, well, we don't really utilize Aether damage to a significant degree, so no point investing in that. The only reason I got Reaping Strike is because I can apply Shepherd's Call on hit, casually, which also increased his pet damage and retaliation damage on top of that. Alright, I'm leveling up the Briarthorn here. That will increase the power of the Briarthorn. And we should be good. So let's just get that. We're gonna sell some stuff here, but not before determining if we want anything. We'll sell anything that is marked with an X, because that just means that we can't use it right now. Okay, there we go. We do not need this. This is not useful to us. We can sell this tome. Fire chaos damage, yet sell 3 to raise skeleton here. We will lose on elemental damage, but we don't use elemental damage, period. Raised skeletons would be buffed because of this, so that might be good. It won't increase the summon limit, but it will increase the damage and health of the skeletons. It's nice, but not enough to warrant keeping it. Sell that. Sell. Yeah, we don't need those. Alright, now buy all those. That way we can learn all this. And let's see. Cold, vitality, vitality, cold, Okay, so there's a lot of cold and vitality damage here, but not a lot of, poison damage. Which is kind of annoying. Oh, well. Okay, well, I kind of predicted this is going to be an annoying situation, but yeah. This is just how it goes. How is our rep across the board? Yeah. We're respected in all factions to a certain extent. Despised by quite a few, soon to be hated, I imagine.
See anything you like?
Okay. Nothing really that sticks there. There. Heart of the Wild's tempting, but we've got a... Let's see, 130... 290... I'll probably invest a little bit more into physique here. I can get one more point, and then I'll bring it up to 145, I guess. This armor technically is better for us. So, yeah, this would double our armor value, which is pretty good. This probably be better in the long run. As much as I dislike the idea. Oops, did not mean to sell that. We will sell this. Activate that.
Come see what's left of my wares.
Let's see. Grab these.
Iron well spent.
Okay, we're gonna have to quickly... Well, I guess for now, we should probably get back our armor here. We'll keep this armor for the future, but for now, it seems like our armor value is just not enough here. So we'll do this and that. There we go. Alright, let's get going. The Order Doctrine. The Order of Death's Vigil was founded upon the principles of Uberuk, our mortal Grand Master. Uberuk taught us to never be fulfilled by life's countless mysteries, to reach ever deeper into the fount of knowledge. As members of the Order, it is our sacred duty to preserve and maintain knowledge, regardless of its origins or unsettling nature, as it is not for man to discern its value. Knowledge is a wealth easily squandered by those who fear it, as evidenced by the near eradication of our Order's founding doctrine, the art of necromancy. Mastery of the ultimate fate which awaits all men represents an unparalleled frontier of learning that falls upon our neophytes to conquer their fear of death, to accept its harsh lessons, for not even in death does duty end. Everything is in place. The ritual will require my complete attention, so it falls on you to keep the dead contained while I search for Malkadar. I'll be shielded from their presence, but should any of the spirits remain when the ritual is finished, the results could be disastrous. Are you ready to begin? What do I have to do? The ritual will draw spirits to itself like a beacon in the darkness. Make sure that whatever comes through the veil is not around for long. You must keep the room clear so that it is Malkadar we bring back, and not some wayward soul. Let's do this. There we go. Oh, did I do it? Malkadar.
That skill's not ready.
You have done the Order a great service. What of Malkadar? He shall resume his duties under Keeper of Tomes, his knowledge preserved for future generations. Good. Good. Oh, I managed to succeed in the end, so hey. So it is you I must thank for my resurrection. So what happens now? That is for the Keeper to decide. I am hers to command. Are you her slave? A strong way to put it, but in a sense. Whatever the Keeper wishes shall be done. Why would you agree to this? To gain access to the innermost secrets of necromancy. I had to agree to the binding so that all I learn is not lost should I perish. It was a price worth paying. An honor, not a curse. Will you obey me? You may have participated in my turn, but you are not the one who performed the binding. I see. Makes sense. Makes sense. And with that, Nakada once again walks among us. You have done well. The ritual is complete and the spirits are banished. Indeed, the rite of resurrection was a success, and our brave Malkadar is once again able to serve me and the Order. Malkadar has to serve you. His continued existence is tied to my will. For as long as I demand it, he shall serve his duties. Do you require anything else? You have served the Order well, but there are things I cannot entrust with you yet. Come back to me when you've proven your loyalty without a shadow of the doubt. Okay, what can I do to prove myself? Vanquish our foes, the Chosen of Kaimon, or the Aethereals, which mock our powers. You could check the bounty table in any of our Order tasks they require assistance in. Sure. But with that, that is our job done. That is, the Necromancers effectively satisfied. And for our reward, we get the Spellweaver, which isn't as good as it makes it out to be. Honestly, you could do better. Nothing here really sticks out as a good tool, so... oh well. Oh, right. This gives 18 physique. Ah. Okay, well, with that, we can get going, I guess. We've done that now. All we gotta do now is return back to our main path and keep going. No need to sell what we have. No reason to sell right now. We should be fine for now. Although, given the survival rate of my minions, honestly, I think I might need to invest in upgrading their potential at this rate. I think they might need it at this point in time. Oh well. For now, we should be fine. Okay, so far so good. Okay, plenty of scrap. There we go. Slowly eradicate the enemy down here. Mark of the Traveler. Pretty good. Alright, there we go. Yeah, we need to work on increasing the defenses of our minions, because goodness, we need something. Something needs to change. I should be able to work my way through the fort here, though, with relative ease. Just takes time. Alright. Yep, let's just go up here. Fight the threats as needed. There we go, just slowly whittle them down. Okay, I guess we go across here. Yeah, nothing there. But we could probably go across the edge of the wall here, and we should be fine. We need to speak to the Inquisitor Creed at Fort Ivon. There we go. Now the question is, where is this Inquisitor Creed? Inquisitor Creed, rather. I guess we'll find out sooner or later. It's no big deal. Okay, from there. Slowly but surely, just whittle them down. That. Well, I guess we can go down here, check this out. There we go. Well, we're currently in Fort Ivon. So it's just a matter of finding who we're looking for here. That. No sight of the guy though. Well, I guess we go through here. Okay, across from here. Yep, and we should be good. Okay, so far nothing on that side. Anything on this side? Probably a few things here. Alright. Take out the barrels here. And hello. A footman.
Don't go in there. The Aethereals have torn open a rift. More pouring through.
Will you be alright?
Once things calm down, I'm sure someone will come for me. Don't worry. Legion takes care of its own.
All the more reason to go forward then. Let's begin demolishing every enemy here. And shut down the gates. Okay, so far so good. Yep, swarming with Aethereals. It's been a while since we've gotten a swarm-like thing going on. And with it, we've cleared out the gate. So now we've got the Fort Ivon Rift. We've got Fort Ivon Prison. We'll worry about those guys later. Let's see if there's any more enemies just running amok before we continue on. I'll worry about those guys later. Okay, we're in the next area, I do believe. Praetorian's report. Spellbreaker, okay. Alright, more reports.
Safe storage, no questions.
Hello. I'll probably have to sell a few things here and there, but otherwise we should be fine. Let's go talk with the Inquisitor Creed.
Good, you've arrived. Things here are in worse shape than I thought.
What happened?
Betrayal, sabotage, call it what you will. We've been attacked from within. The Aethereals, it seems, have gotten a hold of the commander.
He's been possessed.
Precisely. Based on the reports, Commander Lucius has been sending our men out on futile missions, thinning out the force's defenses. Then, once the watch was sufficiently weak, he opened the gates allowing the Aethereals to pour in. He was not counting on human ingenuity, however. Weapons Master Edric collapsed the front gates with some explosives, cutting off the enemy's forces. When we arrived with reinforcements from the south, the coward Lucius fled into the armory. Until those gates are clear, we are stuck here. I need you to enter the armory and recover what's left of the heavy explosives. Use them to clear the rubble. But beware of Lucius. He has shed his human disguise in favor of a monstrous form, which I cannot even begin to describe. You will likely have to deal with him to get to the explosives.
Very well, it will be done. As you can probably guess, to foresee better days. It's gonna take every able-bodied man and woman to bring Fort Ivon back to its former glory. Candle in the hand? Sure, what do you need? I need someone capable to enter the armory and cover what's left of our scrap and building materials. The supplies were originally designated for Homestead, but with the recent attacks, we can't afford to spare any resources. After Lucius opened the gates and the Aethereal started pouring through, I had no choice but to collapse our own gates with explosives. Repairs will take weeks, but we can't get started without those supplies. Oh, okay. Unfortunately, the possessed commander has fled the armory, perhaps to finish sabotaging what's left of our arsenal. I hear you're experienced with dealing with Aethereal, so I was hoping you could look into this matter. Sure, why not? I got the time.
Got any more scrap metal?
Oh, hello, we've got some crafters here. That's nice. Kinda wish we had a better tool for weaponry, but yeah, we can only do so much, can't we? I mean, the next best thing I can do is probably go with Firestorm Scepter and just try and hope this works. Well, I digress. Let's see. Yeah, no, the Firestorm Scepter is probably going to be our best bet here, but I digress. We'll make do.
Prepare yourself.
Oh. Ah, it's you again. I trust that my apprentice is making good use of the Millennium Men here. How are you faring without the hammer? It's a shame that my finest work is behind me, but I can still procure fine armor and weapons for these brave men and women. I do the best with what I got. I see. His work is helping out the people of Devil's Crossing, though. Might as well give him that luxury of, knowledge. Alright, but I digress. With that, let's sell some things
See
here.
anything you like?
I could do fire, couldn't I? But nah. I've already dedicated myself to the poison, so may as well stick to it to the end. We don't need that ring. Acid and poison with some vitality, damage, and decay on top of it. Well, it's a slightly better offhand, isn't it? Level 50, it's got a poison bolt burst. 78, 72, 106. I mean, the vitality damage is interesting. I don't think it's going to be useful for us, but it's still there. This is a way better armor piece compared to this. So I'll sell that. Do I really want this, or do I want to go with this? This has more acid and poison damage, though. And it's not like I use foul corruption anyways. The only difference is probably the casting speed and skill cooldown reduction. Alright, I'm gonna sell that. Prioritize this. We're gonna keep this, I guess, because this is gonna give us more health. And this will give us elemental resistance on top of everything. The only difference is the vitality, or the physique that we don't have for this, which sucks. So I'll sell that. I guess we equip this, because this will give us more defensive ability, it'll give us more... It's just more boons overall, so we'll sell that. Need this. I did talk about wanting a shield, though. Sell this. That is a lot of acid and poison damage. It's also got some pet damage on top of this. No. I'm gonna stick with the Virulent Maw. Really do want this shield, though. Nope, we've already decided that the Virulent Maw is going to be our focus, so there you go. Wraithbound Raider, Wrathful Annihilation. God. Physique, cunning, armor, pretty good, but the gauntlet or gloves that we have on currently are better. Buy these. Fire, lightning, burn, yeah, no. Be good there. Alright. Gear-wise, we should be good. Okay, and once we hit level 50, we can equip this, making our powers slightly better overall. Should be good. Then we can get our hands on venom tip ammo is nice. Do we even need that? I don't know. I could probably make something highly more poisonous, but we'll see. Apologies for that. Meant to mute, but I guess I didn't. No big deal. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff here. Hallowed ground. I could probably use these hallowed grounds to increase our statistics, but we'll worry about those later. For now,
Well spent.
I've got my priorities straight. Let's see. The Black Legion is currently friendly with us, but We have yet to reach the statistic of, beyond that.
Put it to good use.
Regardless.
The air reeks of sulfur and smoke. It is difficult to breathe as I write this report. We have been ambushed, facing overwhelming odds. Some kind of ethereal monstrosity has risen from the earth up ahead, and is spreading aether fire wherever it passes. I've never seen anything like it. The captain ordered us to punch through the opposition and take out that horrific thing, but he was killed in the initial attack that claimed most of our equipment and troops. The men panicked and were forced to retreat. I managed to rally the few that were left, but had become abundantly clear that we would not survive this. I pulled the battalion back to the entrance and ordered a full retreat to Fort Ivon. The Aethereals fast approaching, there was not much time to consider our options. I had the quartermaster hand me what was left of our explosive charges. We rigged a tunnel entrance and set them off, effectively sealing the mountain pass, and the Aethereals with it. I regret to report that with the Twin Falls Bridge destroyed and the tunnel sealed, we're now effectively blocked off from the south. But I take solace in knowing that the immolation we witnessed will not spread beyond the mountain crags. Dorian Marcus Eden. Commander Lucius ordered us a scouting mission to the north. When I asked what we should be looking for, he almost lost his temper and he said anything that might cause disturbance. His reaction seemed rather out of place and strange. The commander is not known for such outbursts. It also struck me odd the way he used disturbance. I took my scouting squad to the north gate and almost immediately started seeing some Aethereal activity. We changed our course and headed for the hills rather than traveling the main road. Longer, but we avoided a large number of the Aethereal dead. They appeared to be gathering in north in preparation for an attack. Numbers have been swelled tremendously since my last mission outside the walls. The return trip was going to prove difficult. I sent one of my scouts back to report this information immediately. Heading north, we passed by the Necropolis. From the mountaintop, we did not see anything unusual. Drifting as far as we could on the resources, we discovered nothing but accursed blood cultists everywhere. Avoiding them made our progress slow. We did see one strange thing. The cultists appeared to be collecting blood in vast quantities, and hauling them in wagons filled with large glass cisterns. We followed it for a bit to see where they were being taken, but we were spotted and forced to retreat. Oh. That must be the ritual that was going on prior. If I had to guess, that ritual was what was going on to cause a significant disturbance. Not sure if it was a ritual that would have ended good if we left it be. Regardless, we'll deal with these two here. Check everything here. Thankfully, everything seems to be in order, but we need to go into the armory here, or the prison, I believe, in order to find what we're looking for. Or we need to look around the armor. We need to look around, basically. Anything up here? Okay. I mean, I guess I could check the prison out, see what's going on in there. Because I am mildly curious as to what's going on in here.
I can't open that.
Ah, sealed. Okay, so that just saves us the trouble of worrying about it then. All we gotta do then is just go across into here and progress onward. I mean, we've sealed the rift, so that's good. Just a matter of clearing out everything else. We got Bismil's command up to 9. That's great. Should be able to level up significantly. Nice. Alright, detonation site. I do not have any heavy explosives though, so I won't be able to access that just yet. But all in due time. We should be able to peruse the area until then. So we'll just explore the area, make our way through, should be fine. Base guard. Here we are. And we'll just slowly whittle down the enemy here. Take our time. We've got the fort entrance into likely what I assume is the armory, but anything goes. Yeah, the armory's there. But before I do go into the armory, I do want to explore around, deal with any excess stragglers here. And we should be good. Okay, from here, we just go around this spot here. Nice. There we go. Impressive shield. Yeah, it's alright. Okay. Actually, hold on. Foul eruption? Ah, I see. Okay. So, okay, so Ravenous Earth deals vitality and poison damage. Decay adds to that vitality and poison damage. And Foul Eruption deals vitality and aether damage. Drain Essence deals aether. Okay, yeah, no, that's fine. If I can do a percentage amount of my damage, of my main hand damage, that would probably do better for us. Bone Harvest is probably going to be a staple spell for us then. At least for a damaging spell if we do eventually invest into it. Just not sure how I should address it. I mean, I could go into Shaman instead. This is not like I have to focus into it. Let's see. I'm just trying to see the best optimized solution here. I could also go into melee attacks, because I do need to eventually invest into Wind Devils, I guess. So it could just scale off my player's damage bonuses at that point, right? Final Strike requires a two-handed melee or two-handed ranged weapon. When used as your default weapon attack, Savagery increases the intensity of your attacks with every strike. Okay, so it just increases the potential damage, I guess? Yeah, it increases the potential damage that you can dish out. I don't know. It's a slippery slope on what we're going to be doing for damage, really. Honestly, the best course of action is just to focus into Ravenous Earth. But it doesn't scale with weapon attacks, so that's why I'm thinking that I go with something else. I may just have to go into Bone Harvest, because that's the closest thing that's going to get us there. Or I can go Ravenous Earth, because that's just vitality and poison damage straight up. And Foul Eruption can reduce the, I suppose it can reduce enemies' health by a percentage, so that's another thing. I don't know. There's a lot of factors that I'd have to consider. At the very least, Bone Harvest would scale with my, poison damage that I'd be dealing, but I digress. I'm basically getting off track with, my focus right now. The powers of that be my mentality. No big deal. Should be able to clear this area quite quickly, given my pacing. Okay. Grab the war maul. Oh. Somebody's speaking. Okay, let's slip into here. Grab the compilation of reports. Actually, check that. Hold on. After the explosion destroyed the armory, I went back over this past week's reports and compiled this collection of excerpts, which I found to be relevant. They are pulled together and arranged in order of the events took place. I do this in hopes that it will illuminate how this has happened and raise the questions of what might be done to avoid future attacks like this. That's assuming we survive. Captain Frederick Bachner. Report 1. Report from Northwatch. Night Watch. While patrolling the upper wall, I witnessed a soldier enter the armory. I would not make note of it except that he appeared to have been looking around the courtyard to make sure nobody could see him as he entered the gated door. The torches were out in that area of the courtyard, so it's impossible for me to say who it was. Report 2. Report from Officer of the Watch. Several men has gone missing. We suspect that they've deserted. A complete search of the fort and surrounding areas has ended with no sign of them, however. The scouts have found no signs of tracks, and have concluded the men never left the fort. Okay, so somebody's sneaking around the armory. People are missing. And report 3. Report from the Master of Arms. I've discovered 10 small casks and 5 large casks of black powder missing. It's difficult to account for the missing supplies since only 5 people in the entire fort have access to the keys that would open the black powder storage. Only 5 people have it. Okay. Commander Lucius headed the search himself after receiving the worrying report. Leading from the bottom levels all the way to the top of the towers, nothing was found. So either Commander Lucius was implicit with this, which it sounds like we have to slay him because he does sound like a traitor, so I guess the situation is that he betrayed his troop. And as a result, he was the one sneaking around. That would explain why troops are missing and why there's Aethereal in the walls rather than outside of them. And a number of other things, but that's just an assumption. It's hard to say what actually happened. It could just be that he had help doing it as well. regardless of the circumstances, it appears that there is dynamite here, so there is merit to say that something did happen here. There we go. Alright, got some legionary supplies. There we go. Just slowly just whittle these guys down. Okay, so far so good. Okay, just sort these guys out. There we go. If we can get in there, that'd make things a lot more interesting, but alas. We'll focus on just killing mobs and going from there. That should be enough. We can go around here and try and get through here. That should be easy enough to do. Yeah, so if we just go around, that should be fine. Okay, there we go. Okay, but yeah. Commander Lucius is complicit with these incidents, I do imagine, so we should be very weary of him. I guess we could probably get some answers if he's still around, but we'll see. Hopefully we can. Diadem of Thunder. There we go. The enemy. You know how it be. Armory explosion investigation. Okay. So even more reason to explore further. I mean, I could just rock a two-handed weapon. That could also be my go-to from now on. And I just rock like an Aether or specifically a two-handed weapon. I'd need a more cunning or physique, but I could make it work. It's very possible to do. I just need a lot of acid damage to pair well with it, right? Okay, there we go. Okay, so we want to go up here, see if there's anything here. I don't think there is, though. Yeah, nothing really. A lot of yellow stuff, though. So if I were to start collecting the yellow stuff, I'd probably be portaling in and out, in and out, and out. Thankfully, we're getting more and more greens as time goes on, so our luck is truly fitting here. Okay. So far, so good all the same, though. Okay, armory explosives. Oh, here we go. Okay, so I should be able to get back, or backtrack and get to that area that we need to. I do want to check theoretically every area we can get to, so sooner we get this done, the better. But there's a secret wall here, so that way we can go in here. Okay, but other than that, we can go out here. Let's read this report. Hey, we managed to get 70 lore notes. This is my final report on the massive explosion that has destroyed the North Courtyard. It is intended to be read with the compiled notes pulled together from the past week. 1 second. With the intent of establishing a damage report and a death toll, I assembled a squad of soldiers and led them into the shattered depths below Fort Ivon. The explosion appears to have blown down into the sewers, making the smell of the armor ungodly. That, in of itself, has made it almost impossible to go down there. The plumes of smoke reduced our vision and choked the air. Crumbling walls, supports, and floors were in constant danger of additional collapse. The explosion appeared to have been centered on a single large support below the armory. At the bottom of the devastation, we found several dead men, charred almost beyond recognition. They appear to be the men who went missing earlier in the week. My investigation indicates that the missing men were using the sullen black powder to make an opening into the sewer to make their escape. In closing of this report, I'd like to raise 2 concerns. The first is, one of the men was an explosive expert and should have been aware of the destructive potential of so much powder. By itself, I wouldn't give this detail a second thought, if not for my second concern. Another of the men had been with the Black Legion for nearly 8 years with no signs of dissent or disagreement with command. In fact, he was due for a promotion to the commanding position soon. Something doesn't fit here. The tale that is painted indicates sabotage from within. But who would go to such lengths to frame these men? Without more information, I cannot say with certainty what is going on, but my gut tells me that there is more at play here than at first appears. Yeah, so Captain Lucius probably framed these men, I would imagine, in order to cover his own hide. So the man was asking the others to bring in the barrels, likely with the intent of doing, or without explaining, I would assume, because who's going to question a high officer in command, right? All it takes is a few words and you can get practically anything done. But regardless of the circumstances, it's done, so it don't matter, but I enjoy these theory crafting situations from time to time. It's always nice. But yeah, it's very clear that the situation played out only because certain factors played into this whole situation. Regardless, the situation has unfolded. We can't really change the past. So, yeah. Shenanigans happened. It'll be alright, though. Ah, hello. Commander Lucius has turned into a horrible monster, though. and is probably the biggest reason for why everything went haywire. There we go.
Victory.
Untitled letter. We have slain Captain Lucius, though, as he was the resulting catalyst for this whole mess in the first place, I would imagine. As for why he did it, though, that's the question. I would assume possession was the biggest reason. But it's hard to say how one gets possessed to begin with. That is the big question, isn't it?
I have successfully infiltrated the fort as you commanded. It is ironic that the commander of this garrison is one of the weakest minds I've ever encountered. There's so much turmoil and fear that resides within him. He was easy to manipulate and overwhelm. While I do have full control of this body, there's something in the region that tampers with direct communication. Something tainted and ancient. Anything capable of such an act demands further investigation. I write this correspondence in the meantime so that another may look into this matter. Fort Ivon has proven to be a challenge for us, and now I understand why. The vast stores of weapons and war machines the humans have amassed is staggering. It's a wonder why they have not exterminated themselves in their endless pursuit of warfare and self-destruction. Nevertheless, everything moves according to our grand plans. I've already taken steps to sabotage their armory and planted evidence leading to several deserters. Nobody suspects my involvement. But the main reason I've deemed it necessary to report to you comes from the most unexpected discovery. The anomaly. The revealer of secrets walks among those humans, and even now shares with them our plans. We have since adjusted our projections in this region, ensuring that anything the anomaly reveals is of no use to the humans. But its knowledge of our ways could still prove detrimental to our success on this world. For now, I've begun sowing the seeds of distrust about the anomaly to the humans. Their fear is so great that they had moved to the prison, where it remains. Once my sabotage is complete and the gates are open, Fort Ivon will fall. Then we can deal with the traitor, as is fitting of such unprecedented betrayal.
Oh, I see. So, it seems the prison where I first originated from is being, infiltrated and harassed. Somebody's sowing the seeds of discord. Who, I don't know, but it's to the point where it's a concern. I should probably report that in. There we go. Let's speak to the Inquisitor and let him know the situation. We don't need to go any further than that, though. Yeah, here's the supplies.
Ah, excellent. I'm afraid they've been destroyed after the recent explosion down in the armory. Thank you for recovering the supplies. Here, take some of the scrap. I'm sure you could use it as well.
Thank you. Make good use of the supplies. We get yet another inventory slot.
The nightmare buried underneath the...
That's nice. There's an Aether sword, two-handed sword. I mean, we could go into... Well, I guess we could go swordsmanship, but eh. Our inventory slots are growing exponentially, so that's good. But, yeah.
Work down there. We need to secure a forward position at the necropolis immediately.
Where do you need me?
We cannot simply march our forces straight into the necropolis. The cult's minions will descend upon us in force. We will be crushed before we can even get near the tomb of the Watchers. Instead, we will put your unique skills to use. Make your way into the necropolis past the plains of strife. and secure the nearest rift gate. Once you've done so, Algrim will come through with a contingent of our men. With the element of surprise on our side, we will strike at the enemy from within.
Alright, I'll head to the Necropolis at once. Happy to help. Alright. Oh. Enough in Elysian. Perhaps there is something you could help me with. Something that can't involve the troops. What is it? With the recent Aethereal attack, I can't allow this deception to carry on any longer. Aethereal, the witch who was allowed to enter our fold, must be put down. The Inquisitor insists that she not to be harmed, but the trust she has in her is misplaced. Commander Lucius was an honorable man and a dedicated soldier up until he was possessed by the Aethereals. I refuse to believe that Anasteria's witchcraft was not involved in his corruption. As we are all under strict orders not to harm her, I need someone outside the Legion, such as yourself, to handle this for me. Will you enter the fort prison and deal with the wretched witch? Why does the Creed want her kept safe if she's dangerous? The Inquisitor is convinced that the Anastasia has valuable information, but I've found her to be nothing but a web of lies. The witch tainted by the Aethereals and needs to be exterminated. And you chose to let a witch into the fort. I've always believed it was a mistake, but Creed and Commander Lucius wished to hear her out when she arrived at the gates with her hands above her head in surrender. She somehow earned their trust and was allowed to roam freely, spreading her ethereal taint throughout the fort and weakening our resolve. It is thanks to her actions that Lucius became possessed. I'm sure of it. Alright, I'll deal with it.
Have you secured the rift gate?
Let's see.
Prepare yourself.
See anything you like?
Well, I guess I could check it out, but before I do, let's sell everything I can't wield. Oh, whoops. I sold the boots by accident, but that's fine. The armor is really good, though. I really am tempted, but for now, let's just sell. Acid and poison is absurdly high for this book. So I guess I could wield this instead. Yeah, this would be an insane boost, I believe. We don't need the vitality and chaos damage, but still, this book is probably way better than what we're getting thus far, as compared to the other book that we have, or the other tool that we have here. Yeah. This book is going to be way better in general, so go for that instead. Let's see. Acid, poison. This is a pretty good amulet, to be fair. I'm gonna sell it, though, because we don't need it that badly. Metal here deals, I guess, poison bolt, but we got the pet stuff there. Sell this. An acid damage scepter that deal... Yeah, this... The Rift Scourge Slicer is better. Okay, we don't need these boots. Don't need this, or this. These boots are not worth it. Actually, no, they're actually really worth it. What am I talking about? These give more health, they give pierce and fire resist. They give bleeding resist. They also give +3 to Blight Fiend and more pet stuff. That's hard not to pass up. I will need the venom-tipped ammo, though, so we're gonna have to set that up. I guess we're gonna have to see what this witch has to, or what this witch is doing. But before we go, let's go to Devil's Crossing. I guess we're gonna need to check up on these guys, see what's going on.
Need something broken down?
We're gonna keep the add-on,
Goodbye.
as we want the add-on on here. That way we keep our noxious bomb. Here we go. From there, we warp back over to Verticon. And yeah. We'll deal with the, we'll speak to Aethereal first, before we start jumping to conclusions. I want to know what this witch is all about, first and foremost. The Outcast.
My, what a curiosity you are.
What's this? A human, and yet not. There is an aura about you, stranger, but I cannot sense the spirits. 1 second. Nothing to worry about, just spam. Tell me, what fate has befallen you? I was possessed by an ethereal, but it left me at the hangman's noose. What a marvel you are. They say that to become one with an ethereal, you must lose all that defines you. It seems there is more to the mystery than rumor lets on. The Aether holds many secrets, but few are held from me. There are those who fear such power, but that is why you're here, no? Why should I trust you? I assure you, I came to the Legion with the full intent of helping them battle against the Aethereal invasion. My information has already saved many lives, but Captain Reeve and the others refuse to see it. Will you join them in condemning me for what I do as well? I mean, I do dabble in necromancy, and considering it's a tied balance between the order and chaos, if we don't dabble in Aethereal, we can't understand it. I'm gonna defy Reeve this time. I feel like that's the right path for us, but I don't know. I'm willing to defy Reeve. Why not? I'll defy Reeve. Wonderful. I will reduce my rep a little bit, but that's fine. Now that we've put this unpleasantness behind us, I was hoping you could hear me out. Nobody in the Legion will help me, but perhaps you will be more understanding. That depends. What's wrong? With all the commotion during the Aethereal attack, I'm afraid that most of my personal stores were damaged, or even destroyed. If I'm to continue my work here, I must have another ancient heart, blood of Gathon, and tainted brain matter. They are pivotal in my research, but acquiring them on my own is simply out of the question for this old crone. Will you be so kind as to gather these materials for me? Alright, but where should I find them? Ancient hearts beat within many of Cairn's most dangerous wildlife. Even the voracious Empyreans may carry them within them strong hearts. The blood of Cthon is a vile substance that you will find almost amongst the cult of Cthon's elites, or from the most powerful fiends of the void. Tainted brain matter, well, they have to slay a being possessed by a powerful Aethereal. I'd settle for your brain, but I have a feeling that you like it where it is right now just fine. Very well, I'll go find them. We've already got the ancient heart and blood of Cthon. We just need tainted brain matter, which is not as easy to acquire as you think. But hey, it's fine. We'll have to slowly build up our reputation in due time with her, but yeah. It's gonna take time no matter what with building rep between the everybody here, but I'd rather not kill somebody that could potentially be useful, even if they are potentially a danger. I'm willing to put my trust in them, at the very least. But I digress. For now, we need to get more tainted brain matter, and that is only possible by dealing with the Aethereals, I believe. And the best way to do that right now is to go into the Necropolis and dealing with elites of their kinds. So the sooner we get through to the elites of these guys, we should be fine. The sooner the better, put simply. Okay, so far so good. Getting closer and closer to a Necropolis. They're probably going to start panicking once they realize what I'm going to be doing here, so that'll be fun. Okay. We should be able to build that lost rep pretty quickly, though. With just a few kills here and there, we should be good. We have become hated with the Aethereals, meaning more bosses of Aethereal are going to spawn now. It's not a good thing, but it's not a bad thing either. It just means that we got more coming our way. Or more chances to get brain matter from them. Which is good enough for me. We're going to make our way around here. Thoroughly eradicate the enemy. There we go. That should be enough to get us to level 50, which is quite a lot, if that's the case. Trying to stop us. No avail, no less, but that's good. Okay. literally just whittle down the obelisk there. There we go. Nice. Oh. A chthonic rift. I guess I can check this out. Why not? I'm mildly curious. And we're level 50. Nice. We are now a hero. Now, whether that means anything, in actuality, I'm not 100% certain, but hey, I can't really complain because we're getting results here. At the very least, it's going to be nice to have this level of power available to us. Okay. That's a boss level entity. Still, it's experience all the same. Okay, this Aether shard can go here. I learned the elixir of the Aether here. Alright, for our boons, let's see. I guess I could use Necrotic Edge here, but there's no need. Yeah, no, let's just focus on increasing the power of the Briarthorn, I guess. You know, actually, I'm gonna prioritize leveling up so we can actually get Oak Skin, because that will help our survivability rate exponentially. That might be for the best. Take out somebody wild. We're in a very questionable area. But hey, we're still gonna trail around here, see what we can find. Let's set up a portal here. Oh, can I not? Oh, I can't portal here. Okay, never mind. I thought I could. That's fine. Here we go. Slowly, I whittle down the enemy. Slowly, I become more bulky. And I continue to get stronger. So yeah, no biggies. Okay, there we go. More Searing Embers, always nice. Honestly, with the pace we're going, I should be able to cleanse this area quite quickly. But either way, I should take a effort to clear this area up properly. are. Mark of Myrmidon. Okay, there we go. Slowly whittle down the enemy and we should be good. Okay. I'll go down here now to see what we can find. Okay. So far, so good. Here we go. That brings it to 146 versus the 290 that we've got. So there you go. Not perfect, but it's around the area that I need for us to balance things out properly. Okay. Alright, now we can follow this path down so that we can explore this area. Hello, Canadian guy. I'm doing quite well. Stream's going quite well, I think. We're currently in the Forsaken Wastes. We're currently level 50. We've managed to get quite far, all things considering. We should be getting off to finishing Act 2 once we're probably finished around here, but we'll see. We're getting to the point where we're almost basically done. So yeah. Progress has been absolutely fantastic thus far. That's another Chthonic Rift. I think that's the exit more than anything, so keep that in mind. 1 second. Gotta check something. Alright, I am back. Is this my first playthrough? Yes it is. I am playing on veteran difficulty because I wanted a bit of a challenge. I'm familiar with most, well, I'm familiar with Diablo-likes, I guess it would be, preferred to called. So I know what I'm doing to a certain extent. I'm not gonna be playing optimally, but I'm playing to the best of my ability. That's all I can do. Maybe I'll probably have to revamp my build, because obviously it's not perfect. But I'm doing the best I can. That's all I can really hope for, really. Although, at this rate, I might have to swap over to an Aether build, I'm thinking, given our current build. As Necromancer uses a lot of Aether-based attacks. I could also swap to Lightning as well, but most of the things that we do is Aether-related or Vitality-related. About the only thing that isn't Aether or Vitality-related is probably Decay, but even that's Vitality-related specifically, so... And even then, there's things that do cold damage, so... There's plenty of things that I can do better, to a degree. But alas, we're doing the best that we can. let's see, just pop that. There we go, get a Searing Ember. And I guess this is the last tidbit here that we can investigate. This should lead to something interesting. Hopefully, anyways. Okay, there we go. Oh god. Nearly got KO'd there. Some more minions, and off we go. Okay, so far so good. There is also a rift here. I guess this will take us deeper into the rift, but I'm not 100% certain. So before I do go deeper, I will check around here, see if there's anything excess that we need to get overdone. Yep. But yeah. Overall, we're doing quite well for ourselves. What I could probably do is invest more points into Shaman, though. Get some more healing out or done, because pet damage seems to be the go-to for us. But yeah, I'm gonna go deeper here, so we're gonna crawl our way across and we should be good. Fire damage converted to Aether damage. Yeah, I could see that build working really well. What I'm doing currently is heavily invested in the pet build. As you can see, some of the boons aren't as amazing, but you make do with what you get. Right now, the biggest thing that's benefiting me is really just the Bogdrogen's Pact, which I am going to invest into. I haven't leveled up Briarthorn yet. I am going to be doing that eventually. I'll probably level up Light Burst as well. Just slowly build my way up into those categories and just eventually master Death and probably get a Primal Bond on top of that. But yeah, heavily pet-focused is what I'm going for. Okay, we're at the Obsidian Throne, whatever that is. Truly an ominous area. Well, it's sure to be interesting all the same. Oh god, that's a lot. Well, should be fine all the same, as long as I'm careful. There we go. Yeesh. Areas just leaking with this void energy. Alright, so far so good. And that's another Chthonic Rift. I'm gonna hold off on going into that one now. Out of favor of just looking around, making sure I'm finding things. That's... got a lot of gear, to say the least. Let's see. I'll probably have to migrate into Aether or Vitality damage, though, I'm thinking. Either one could work in this build. But migrating to those damage types is questionable at best for me. I don't know. I'll have to give it some more thought, but right now, Acid seems to be my go-to playstyle, so... Oh god. Bone Garoth is... or Bane Garoth, rather. Interesting individual. Managed to beat him, but, at what cost? Vault Keeper... Mark? Physical damage, Pierce... it's alright. Nothing too crazy going on. There we go. That should do it. Okay, that's another warp. God, I hope this is just not like an endless dungeon that I've just accidentally stumbled into. If it is, oh god, what have I done? I don't think it is, but you never know. Never know. At the very least, the experience is worth it.
Can't do that.
Yeah, the experience is really worth it. Take out whatever we can here. Nothing there. Okay, Shepherd's Call has reached rank 8. That's good. That means more chances to summon the Aethereal Hound that we summon every 20% chance. Okay, there we go. And if we go up here, nothing there. Yeah, there we go. That is Exalted Stash. I guess that's the last thing that we can find here. Okay, what's this? That is just Treasure Beyond Reprieve. There we go. Or I guess this is a treasure that you can find down here. 24 to all damage and offensive ability for pets. 38 spirits. 6% health is pretty good. Soul Harvest. Probably a necromancy thing. Yeah, that's Soul Harvest is part of the bone thing, which does vitality damage. Yeah, so vitality damage seems to be the way to go if I'm intending to purely go necromancy route. Regardless of that, I guess we go over to this side here, see what we can find beyond the point. Having a few more minions just to keep us on our edge. I guess the final boss is the... or that... I guess we need to go over to the area where that boss was. The level 55 one. That would make the most sense for where we need to go.
That skill's not ready.
There's also these guys here. Not really that important for those guys. But yeah, we go through this portal here. I guess we're out. There we go. Back into the Plains of Strife. Okay, so it was a specialty dungeon. Oh god. Bombs. Well, no time like the present, just to get as much kills as we can. There we go. Got some blueprints here.
Skill's not ready.
There we go. Okay, let's build a new abomination and Briarthorn. Get the Aether crystals as we can. Some crystal here. 2 minions, and off we go. As for what we get another unique item, decorated pauldrons. It's expensive on the scrap part, but the boosts of resistance are insane. The only problem is the physique requirements, which seems to be always a problem for us. Ah well. We should dedicate some levels just focusing on upgrading our characters. But alas, we should be fine. I mean, I guess I could swap to Occultist. That would also be a viable option. Because I don't necessarily need to rely on the Shaman's form of summon. Because at the very least I get more summons from Occultist, I think, by 2? Could be wrong, though. But regardless, we continue despite that. Okay. And there we go. Guess we go across here. Nice. Yeah, no, we need the defensive boost. That's literally impeding us right now. Yeah, no biggie. Our survival rate will slowly increase the more we invest into it. Until then, it's just increase, increase, increase. I'm sure I'll find a way to heal my companions eventually. But for now, off we continue. Far so good. Should be able to get the 51 pretty quickly here. Okay, I may want to backtrack because I see something that might be interpreted as something else. Or maybe is interpreted as a secret. And knowing me, I'm gonna probably want to check those things out. Just in case I miss something. Okay, we already went into that rift, so we don't want to go into it again. I don't think there is anything here, yeah. Okay. Well, we're almost at the Necropolis, so that's good. Okay, wrong way. We need to go this way. Gonna lose some minions at this rate, but that's to be expected. They are meant to be fodder. And worst case, I can just summon him again. Hey, we're friendly with the outcasts now. Still no tainted brain matter in sight, though. Which is a bit of a bummer, but not too surprising, I suppose. At the very least, we'll get the materials that we need for upgrades pretty quickly. And hey, we're almost leveled up with the rovers. We just need to kill a Krovian undead, and we should be good. Aethereals, Kaimon's Chosen. Aethereals, Chthonians. Killing Beasts in Homestead, and Cronley's Gang for Devil's Crossing. Okay. Interesting. For now, though, let's just keep going. Here we are. There we go, broke him down. And from there, just heal. We've gotten to the wall now. And because of that, we've basically cleared out the entire area for the most part. Alright, well, off we go. Engage the Necromancy here. And yeah, it's just going through the area here and we should be good. Okay, we're reaching the point of a portal. That's good. Before we do go to that portal, though, we do want to make sure we're exploring everything here, all the possibilities. Or at least taking out the enemy. So far, so good. Alright. It does appear that we're getting plenty more items where that came from, so that's good. We've managed to get to the portal here, the gates of the Necropolis. But before we go there, we need to secure the inner portions of the Necropolis, which is around here. And I guess, yeah, no, we're really pushing forward here. I wasn't exactly expecting that. I was expecting to go all the way over to Malmuth at this point. Not necessarily go this way. Although it's interesting to see, so it's not that huge a deal. Alright, before we go any further, let's go back to Devil's Crossing so that we can sell some stuff. We'll see. Let's sell everything that we can't wield currently. Move everything that we can wield over to this side. Alright, there we go. Organize. Let's see. Actually, I guess I can talk with this guy as I'm investigating, because why not? Let's see. We've already got pants that are slightly better, so we'll sell that. This armor is arguably better. It's dealing acid and poison on top of everything. Vitality damage is converted into elemental damage, which is eh. Oh. The 3 spirits. It's alright, but no, we're gonna sell it. Spectral Wraith, nope. Don't do lightning damage. Acid damage. This could work. 42 acid, 89 poison damage with a 37% increased duration. I am gonna say no for this because the one that we currently have is doing an insane amount of damage. Technically, it's 106 damage or 101 poison damage, respectively, so no. We need something a bit higher than that. This is not worth it. Let's see. The Soul Harvest is tempting, but not enough to warrant using it. The pet damage is nice, but again, it's only an insignificant value. This circlet is not worth it, because we don't have those levels. Sell this, sell this, sell that. 20 to all... I'm gonna say no to that. Sell, and finally sell. Okay. So nothing really caught my attention. If it did, I would have grabbed it immediately, but alas. Alas. Let's grab the material components of the frozen hearts and whatnot. Talk with this guy. Lightning, fire, nope. Let's see. This armor could be good. It actually gives Heart of the Wild boost, so that's actually really good. We get health regen, energy regen, increased health regen. We get 2 points in Heart of the Wild as opposed to the Blight Fiend, which I guess would increase our fast healing, but again, got better things. Yeah, no, nothing really sticks out there. Oh, this badge is actually really good, though. Spirits, experience gains is always nice. Bleeding resistance is a great addition. But the 3 to raise skeletons and the all damage boost and is really good. So we'll equip that instead. There we go. That'll make our skeletons way better. And let's see. Equip quite a few things here. I could give elemental resistance, that's pretty good. As well as bleed resist. But I'm already 6% over maximum for that. Aether damage, ectoplasm. Yeah, about the only thing that really interests me is corpse dust, and I'm gonna quickly grab that again.
Put it to good use.
There we go. For this, let's see. Okay, physique, armor, increased armor. I mean, this is more armor, so that would increase our survivability, and it will increase our physique, so that is another addition that we can invest in. The boots here. I guess we are going to invest in health regeneration per second. That's arguably the best course for us. These gloves could be better, though, but I digress. Alright, with that, though, talk to you, sell this, and let's get going. First and foremost, what I want to do right now... Yeah, let's just warp over to the gates. That way we can get into Necropolis. We need to get the Tainted Matter anyway, so that is going to be a necessary evil. Mission of Necropolis. Okay, we're getting actual knowledge now regarding this. So this is going to be interesting. I am going to have to figure out when Act 3 goes in, so give me a hot second while I check something out. Let's see. Oh, I see. I'm dumb. We're already in Act 3, technically. Oh, actually, hold on. Huh. No, we're already in, Act 4, I want to say? Yeah, no, we're currently in Act 4. I'm completely dumb on the, objective. That's, I think I've been going through acts that I didn't even realize I've actually progressed far too fast into the future. We're gonna save the lore for, when we actually find all the pages, so... We'll save our time up for that. And we should be good. Naturally, we'll prioritize exploration and just go from there. See what we find. Let's actually backtrack here a little bit. Nothing worth exploring, so I guess we just go up and around as planned. Okay. Go across here. Get to a little alcove. Yeah, that's a lot of interesting gear. Okay. Ooh, that's a pretty good mace. A corrosion mace, but yeah, it's okay. Could do better. No, an Aether gun would probably be more interesting above all else. No matter. I've already resolved myself through the acid path, so once I get to Act 5, we'll go from there.
That skill's not ready.
Okay. Okay, so far so good. Alright, we're getting to the peak level of these guys, which is 50 it seems. 51 appears to... Well, 50 to 52, I guess, is their respective level that they want to be at. But overall, we seem to be good. Scavenge platings. Basically everything is going according to the rules. In line. Alright, so far, so good. Clear out everything there. And we're almost done exploring. Well, I guess we're halfway done exploring the area. But hey, the Necropolis comes next, so there you go. Nice. With that, everything is basically complete. Now, I guess we go this way. I can follow this path up, if need be. Yeah, so... yeah, the Bloodsworn seem to be working with the Aethereals here. The Bloodsworn took over this side of the continent, the Aethereals took over the other side. At least that's what I'm assuming happened. So they made a sort of alliance, if you will, to take over the area. Or at least that's how I'm going by the geography of the area. That would make the most sense after all. But alas, anything goes. Oh.
That skill's not ready.
Okay, there we go. From there, we go down. Casually clear the area of any Aether influence. Well, any Aether crystal residual energy. I mean, that could be a secret area, actually, now I look at it. I can give it a try, see how far I get. Why not? Okay. Let's give it a shot. Hey, secret. Okay, yeah, no, we're met with a secret area if you're able to push that far. But it does mean that, took quite a bit to get there. There we go. No big deal. Managed to clear that area quite quickly. I don't think I'll be able to go through there. I could try, though. Yeah, no. I just had to check to make sure if I could. I could try and push it if I really, really wanted to, but there's no need. Oh, what happened to my... Ah. I accidentally hit the button to... yeah, I accidentally hit the W button, which swaps your weapons out, and my secondary slot has nothing, so... practically useless. Okay, grab those. Still only one note on the Necropolis stuff. Well, should be able to find more as we go on, but who knows. As long as we clear the enemies out, we should be fine. Yep. Okay, if we go this way, we should be able to find more enemies to fight. we go. Alright. We can then go onto the rightmost, or leftmost side, right? Okay, there we go. Just demolish the enemy here, there we go. Nice. A whole bunch of Bloodsworn. We managed to get to level 51. Good. Truly, it's gonna start getting harder to level up nowadays, but yeah, it's fine. We're making significant progress all the same, and I wouldn't be surprised if we get significantly further. Alright, there we go. Let's see, what do? We are gonna focus into leveling up. Oh. Only 2 points left, huh? That's interesting. Okay, so once you hit level 50, you're only gonna get 2 points, apparently. Which is really weird. That's gonna be concerning for the future, because I'm gonna need more points as we go on. But I digress. We'll make it work. I'll have to think of a proper build when I'm actually, once I actually get the chance to think about it. Well, it's no big deal. We'll find something fun. Horus, the Cursed. I guess we can go see Horus. I'm curious. Hello. Aethereal Aether Steel Bolts. Unleashes a blast of pure Aether energy at your targets. Does 48% of main hand damage, alongside a whole bunch of Aether damage. Close target for 40 seconds. It's a tempting thing. Okay, so Aether Souls provide Aether damage and less damage. Purified Salt gives Aether Ward. Runestone gives Aether Resistance. Wrathstone gives Aether Weapons. Okay, so this is exactly what I need for Aether. But for what I need in Vitality... Let's see. How's your attacks with vampiric energy? 50 energy costs. Yeah. Ripstone, Chaotic Strike. That deal... It requires a melee weapon. Sanctified Bone and Haunted Steel, Bloodthirster. Bleed damage, vitality damage, or vitality decay. Not exactly what I'm hoping for, though. That's annoying. Yeah, I guess Wrathstones are probably the go-to here, because that'll increase our Aether damage, Aether retaliation, and Aether damage. Oh well, I'll give it more thought, but for now it's not too big a concern. I've already got the physique. I just need to focus in on the cunning now to balance out the stats to a degree. We'll go from there. Well, for now, we should be fine. I do think, a vitality drain build might be a good idea, but Aether damage could also be good. I don't know. It's, I guess Aether would probably be the best course of action, given I'm a Necromancer. I mean, it's the core of what makes a Necromancer after all. And we can actually get a firearm associated with it as well, so there is merit to going that route. Plenty of food for thought, at the very least. Well, alas, for now, we shall prioritize the growth. Here we are. Set of enemies dealt with. Let's see, how far have we got left? We got a little bit left to explore. Overall, it's just a matter of just going downstairs, going through corridors, this and that, tit-tat. You know how it be. There we go. Go along this path.
I can't do that yet.
Take out these guys. Already explored there. We can't go through there, so we're gonna have to go up or back around here.
Can't do that yet.
There we go. And for it, we actually get to the desecrated shrine, where we can just start and quickly deal with the enemy here. There we go. Pretty easy. We managed to get the blueprints of certain things here. A lot of stuff, to be quite honest. Let's see. Uldajax is a lightning damage weapon, which gives us Raging Tempest and 2 points in all shaman skills. And hey, if we were a lightning build, it'd be pretty awesome. Unfortunately, we aren't, so leaves the room for thought on what we do. 56% of energy absorbed from enemy spells. It's alright. Not my cup of tea, though. They have been commissioned to construct a grand Molosseum that will house the thousands of dead from the great battle with the West. This will be my magnum opus. The project will take many decades, and at my age, it is unlikely that I will live to see its completion. I've begun drafting the plans in my head. The main tomb will be centered around a vast well, which will house most of the fallen. The quantity of earth we will need to move is staggering.
It will serve as the foundation for the rest of the City of the Dead. While this is being done, a small army of civil servants will be carefully collecting the bodies, crafting notices of identification, and preparing them for temporary burial. It will be many years before the fallen receive their proper burial. We have started construction of temporary mass grave structures to hold them. Some of the families have insisted that they take the remains, to which I have no objection. I cannot imagine why they would not want their loved ones to be honored here, at the sight of their glorious victory. I should note that the bodies of the enemy will be shipped back to their border, and left for them to do with as they please. I mean no disrespect to their fallen, but quite frankly, they are not our problem. There are thousands of workers being commissioned for the digging, hauling, and carving the stone. Where Rulon found the many able-bodied and willing workers so quickly is obvious. Slaves. Bought from the Imperial prison mines or enemy soldiers from the war. It is tasteful, but there is too much work to get done to be timid about this. So many things to consider and prepare. I'm eager to get started. I can only hope that my wife and son will be happy here. It won't be much more than a mining town for a few years, but the work is too important to leave any other. The Grand Architect, Al Lestari. And for our troubles, we get another devotion point, which we can then invest into Manticore's health. This will increase our health and our pet's health, but overall will be a good addition. We can invest into the offensive ability as well as the damage of our pets. But I think it might be in our best interest to go for the Manticore's acid first and then aim for acid spray quickly. So that way we can invest a point into the other ability and just start stacking levels there. To that end, actually, if I continue down the Manticore tree, I won't be able to get any pet bonuses if I were to get the acid spray, which is a bummer, but that's just how it's being treated, I suppose. I'll need to build more into certain investments as time goes on, though. All in due time, though. All in due time. We'll eventually get what we need done. I'm gonna make my way over here, explore the little areas that we've set up here. There we go. Across here. I guess we go up and around. This is probably a side passage, but still, investigation is all the worth it. After all, the more we investigate, the more we can go through here. That is the crypt entrance. Do we need to go to the crypt? No, we just need to go into the Inner Necropolis Rift Gate. Which is another thing entirely, I believe. I guess I could check here just to see what's going on. It's not like it's gonna harm us to go check inside. The Black Sepulchre. Yeah, I'm just checking this area because we can. Seems like we're going to be running into a bunch of ghouls, though. I respect it.
That skill's not ready.
Okay, we're just going to quickly deal with the ghouls here. Here we go. Okay, there we go. Easy enough as it is. Yeah, this seems like a small area, so I'll just take it for granted. Okay. Shield longsword. So far, so good. Nice. Slowly but surely, we're getting more back up, so that way we don't suffer too much from the bleeds. Okay, there we go. Pop this ornate strongbox here. We'll have to back up here. That way we can check each and every final room here. Okay, there we go. Alright, there we go. I think, yeah, no, I saw a totem. Okay, so I wasn't being mad. Pop this. Yeah, so there's a totem down here. So it was good enough reason to come back here, so that's good. It just means that there is something down here more than anything, which is good enough for me, enough of a reason to actually explore here. So there is merits here. And we've become honored with the rovers. This does mean that we do have a potential chance to get some, another, points with them, I do believe. So there is merits to going around here and doing their thing. Go through here. Got a few beasts here and there, nothing too crazy. The undead are going to be a little bit of a problem, but we should be fine. That's still lacking in the undead department, but it's fine. Okay, I guess we want to quickly... Yeah, we'll just quickly deal with the undead here. I'll have to hold off on going this spot, but that's fine. We can go the long way around here, because I'm assuming there might be loot. No. Nothing loot-wise, but it's still worth exploring here. There we go. Okay, there we go. And we're almost there. Okay, let's see. How's our gear looking? Getting a lot of gear, to say the least. There we go. Filter accordingly. Yeah, I guess we go here. Nice. Nice. Okay. Off we go. More ghosty goos. Plenty of them to deal with, that's for sure. Ground. Yeah, no, this crypt is more so just extra stuff, which it's fine. I can deal with extra stuff. That's always nice. Okay. Had to be careful there, but that's fine.
That skill's not ready.
Yeah, I really played with fire there, but that's fine. Go, grab everything there. We can go in here. Offer the Codex of Lies. Oh. More chaos-ridden antics, I'm sure. This is a legendary item. Ooh. This gives a boost to all necromancy skills. Skill energy cost is minus 9%. We got cooldown reduction, skill disruption protection, 81%. I guess, yeah, we're gonna have to prioritize Aether next. Or better yet, we might as well just evolve into an Aether build at this point, because we might as well use the Codex of Lies to benefit. I mean, we are going Necromancer after all, so that might be worth doing. Probably have to go Aether build, yeah. More secrets. But yeah, we'll have to build with Aether in mind, I think. That's really just the realistic option for us. Alas, we have managed to get further on here. I guess we can portal out. There's no harm in it. We have not warped yet to a better location, so you know what? I might just be better off walking it. It's fine. Pop this.
I can't do that yet.
Okay, and from there... I guess we go here to here. We go across to here. Pop that because we can. Then we can slip through here all the way to the exit. There we go. Done is done. And with that, we can move on our way upwards. Let's see, devotion, we've still got another points, so we can invest into the poisonous boost there. Yeah, no, I could have done better with the planning for pets. Like, I could have gone Anubis, I could have gone Wolverine here. Hell, I could have gone Frog. Is there a scaling buff for pets, though? Beyond the ones that we've already taken? Because that would have changed a lot. If we went Hungering Void, we would have gotten Vitality, Chaos, and Yeah, we could have gone Vitality, Chaos damage for the Hungering Void. We'd need blue. But considering the benefits of going blue, we need, yeah, we need more, blues if we were to go that route, huh? So that would have given us reason to go into the staff of Ratosh, I guess, as well as the stag. Physical and bleeding, though. I guess we could have gone Panther. That would have given us more offensive ability. The Hound would have also helped quite a bit. Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a lot of rebuilding, but that's fine. If it meant rebuilding our character from the ground up and doing something optimized, that's fine. Well, regardless, for now, we don't need to worry about it. I'll worry about it once we get back to once we get into Act 5. Because that's what I'm planning to change everything, so... For now, we don't need to play it as optimized as we think we need to. Just do what we can. That's all we care about. Mission to the Necropolis. Here we go. Death Vigil rep. Pretty nice. Oh, we're getting near to the portal, so there you go. Hello. Here we are. Oh. And one more for good measure. Nice. And for our troubles, we've linked up the area, and we got the Black Legion here. Hello?
Took you long enough. There I thought I'd have to save the world all by myself.
What's the plan?
The cult of Cthon is too numerous for us to take them head on. But we can sabotage their efforts with a few precise attacks, while our Black Legion friends keep them distracted elsewhere.
Alright, what did you have in mind?
It appears that the ritual is being powered by blood harvested at the cult's camps, delivered here in despicable blood wagons. To complicate matters, the constant flow of blood is maintaining a chthonic seal over the entrance to the Tomb of the Watchers. I may be able to breach it with some effort, but there is no way you would be able to follow me through. You will have to disrupt the blood deliveries first. The tomb itself is split into 3 levels, with the bottom floor sealed off behind ancient wards. But if the cult is delivering blood in those quantities, then they must have already broken through them. I'm going to enter the tomb and see if I can disrupt the ritual from inside. In the meantime, you should deal with the blood wagons. When you're finished, join me on the bottom level, just beyond the seal of the Lughorian. With luck, we will stop the cult of Cthon before the Lughorian even moves a tentacled limb.
Alright, we'll try to stop the cult. Alright, so we got we got our objective. We've got to take out some blood wagons, basically. That's all we really gotta do. Deal with the blood wagons, deal with the majority of the enemy. That's basically the gimmick here. Right. After 10 years, the Necropolis, as it's come to be known, is more than halfway finished, far ahead of my early projections, though I can't say it has been without complications. I was shocked when an agent of the Aethereal Imperium appeared to begin redesign workers and equipment without my approval. Apparently, the Imperium is having an additional chamber constructed beneath my original designs. These imbeciles have no sense of grandeur in design. It's my life's work we are talking about. I don't care how much the Imperium are paying me, I will not stand for it. For the last 7 months, I have written several distasteful letters to the Aethereal Council, stating my displeasure with these arrangements. Not a single response.
Every time I see that wretched man Vistaris, I confront him on the subject. And every time he gives me the same tired response. I have been appointed by the Aethereal Riparian. If you have issue with my duty here, please take it up with them. They can ignore me all they want. My vision, and I will not be pushed aside, as it is befouled. I don't care how long it takes. I will find out what they are doing down there. I'll put an end to it.
Once again, it's the same architect. Cause it a ruckus. Alright. Organize that. Well, at least we're making significant progress and getting tons of material along the way. It doesn't really change my designs of what I'm going to be doing, so take our time, do what we can. Okay, and yeah, we just got this final push that we gotta do to get into the necropolis. But otherwise, we should be good. Alright, there we go. Let's see, what do we got? Bloodborne coming in like crazy. Yeah, we just gotta take out the blood wagons. We've still gotta get tainted matter. I don't know how the hell I'm gonna get that now. At this rate, it's probably never gonna happen, but we'll try our best to get it. Hopefully a chance presents itself soon, but I highly doubt it. But hey, who knows? We should be able to find plenty of chances to deal with what we're trying to do. Deal with the blood wagon here. There we go. That's one of the 3 dealt with. Pretty easy considering the small size of the interior here. Well, small being subjective, but we'll see. Hard to say when I haven't investigated the area fully. Yeah, honestly, at this rate, chaos damage might be the go-to. Again. I don't know. It's such a wild thing that I have to do, but pet damage comes first, right? Okay. So far, so good. Okay, there's a path down here. Crypt is sealed by cultist sigil. Okay, so this is the area that we need to be at. But we can't go down there yet because of obvious reasons, being the blood carts. Okay, so until then, we just need to keep exploring the area, keep eradicating the blood carts, and just go from there. And I guess we get plenty of goodies while we're at it, so.
I can't do that yet.
Those. I am gonna have to check out the rovers real quick as well to get that rep boost, I guess. Because we might as well upgrade our rep while we're at it. You know what? Actually, that might be a good idea. What am I doing? Let's get a rift set up. We are going to warp over to... where is it? I believe it is the Old Arcovia Rift. Yep. Yep, we just want to go to the Old Arcovia Rift. Hey, Amalka.
Hello, friend of the Wari. I apologize for interrupting you in your important travels, but I must ask you something. requires utmost care and trust. What is it? Far to the north, in the frozen Arcurian mountains, there is a shrine dedicated to Modrogan, patrons of the beasts and guardians of the Warwari. For generations, our people have visited Modrogan's sacred altar in order to pay homage to the day that he bestowed his wisdom upon Rowan, and inspired our people to leave Arkovia. But the shrine has become tainted by the vile cult of Cthon. The followers of the dead god have desecrated our sacred grounds and destroyed the shrine of Modrogan. I do. The shrine lies in the ruins. It lies in ruins. Its ruined stone and spirit taken by the cult into the void. We cannot allow the symbol of our people to be lost to history. Please, take out the void rifts torn open within the Blood Grove, the plains of strife. Recover the pieces of Modrogan's shrine. Bring the parts back to the shrine and place them upon the altar, along with the beating heart of an ancient beast. Its noble sacrifice will serve as a catalyst to fuse the broken pieces into one. So we need to go into the Blood Grove and the Plains of Strife, recover pieces of Modrogan's shrine. Once you've finished, be prepared to dispatch whatever vile Chthonians have infested Modrogan's lands. The Warwari will be eternally at your service. Why not? We've collected an ancient heart. We need to find the ruined stone of Modrogan, the spirit of Modrogan, and we need to restore the shrine. Okay, before we do that, let's sell everything that we don't need. I really do need to invest more into cunning if I really want these damage values up. I'm gonna actually keep this gun here, and we're actually gonna prioritize Aether here. We're gonna probably go two-handed weapon for the most part here. Sell that, sell this, sell that. Sell Harbinger of Souls. Tempting given the quality of this badge. What is Harbinger of Souls? This. Okay. It's an exclusive skill. Only one exclusive skill can be active at one time. Buffs are automatically activated. So this would give us insane amounts of vitality and aether damage, which we would not use. Still 3 extra points, I suppose, so there is that, but again, that's a sell. Aether damage converted to physical damage. We want physical damage to be converted to Aether, specifically. Modrogan's Pact. Here we go. 57 Cunning. 3 health. We'll lose the elemental damage, but honestly, that's not a bad trade-off. We also get a bonus to all pets' abilities, so this is a really good trade. Our cunning increases as a result of this trade. Sell that. Sell this. Sell... That was an Aether pistol, wasn't it? Aether damage, it's a significant boost, but we're going to be going two-handed here, so no reason to do so. Or change our thoughts here. Let's see. Do we need this? Not really. Hold, vitality damage. Well, we're going Aether, so prioritize Aether damage. Do we need this? Nope. All damage is probably the next best thing I can do, but we're going to keep to pet damage, prioritize that. Sell this, even though we get pet damage from it. Sell... Wait, hold on.
Yeah, I have a legendary book here that gives Aether damage. What am I doing? This pistol would arguably be way better here, so we take this. Oh, but the 16 version versus the half version. This is pretty good for a weapon. Take that back, and I'll give it some thought. But I'm definitely going to put this gun here. There we go. Sell that. This is better gear. I'm going to sell that. Physical, no. Sell. So this is the keep, this is the keep. Sell. Oh, I got the helmet and the armor here. Do we need this set? No. As far as I'm concerned, no. Sell. Okay, this is Aether damage, so this could work. Sell. This would give more pet bonuses, but again, well, this would give more Bodrogan's Pact as well. This could be pretty good. I'll equip it because it gives more pet stuff. That's about it. Sell. Sell those. Aether. The elemental resistance is tempting, but the Heart of the Wild is too hard to pass up. And this book is just chaos damage, so no point in getting that. Okay, yeah, I've set myself up. Okay.
I'll see what's left.
Before I go any further, let's buy the Writ of the Rovers. This will increase my rep gains. Here we go, 50% increase to rep gains. We can get the Rawali Waist Guard and the Arbalist. There we go. This is more gear that we can utilize. Okay. I can deal some insane vitality damage with the Arcovian Bone Meal. Let's see. Fire, no. Acid, vitality, no. Vitality resistance, elemental resistance, tempting. 2 to summon Briarthorn. 18 all damage, 12 to crit damage, 5 to attack speed. Pretty reasonable tool. Right now, the biggest thing that I can do here is get the Wrath Seal and double down. That would double the Aether damage that we do. which would be nice, but we don't need to heavily purpose into it. Now we just need to get enough cunning to utilize this and make sure we invest an upgrade into it that increases its Aether potential. Radiant gem that increases fire, cold, and lightning resist. That's actually pretty cool. But again, we need an Aether tool, so we're gonna now warp back over to where we need to go. I'm actually gonna quickly just do this, if I can. I don't have to, but I'm doing it because I can. We're gonna warp back to Devil's Crossing next. Because I am curious. We got the bonus rep going for us. And let's quickly go make what we need. We need to make an Aether.
Scrap metal.
It's either... I think it's a Wrathstone? Yeah. A Wrathstone will give us extra 75% Aether damage. It's used in melee weapons, shields, and caster tools. Or caster offhands, rather. We want that. I guess we technically already got a Wraithstone now, so... take that off. Let's see. Purified. Okay, so used in all weapons, shields, and caster offhands. Aether resistant. Yeah, no, we don't need that. Aether steel bolt. This will give us the Aether tendril and an extra 25% Aether damage and 10% of physical damage converted to Aether. It's probably what we need, either that or the Aether soul, but no, I think the Aether steel bolts are what we need. Here we go. All we do is apply that there. Go into here, apply that there. Toss that there. Okay, we'll toss this here. Go into the cell values of these guys here.
Come see what's left of my
We don't
wares.
need this or this. And we just buy the typical random assortments of goods.
See you around. Come see what's left of my wares.
There we go. Got a lot of crafting material, to say the least. Okay. Alright, I think we got everything that we need. And when we do eventually remodel our... Well, I guess I could remodel them now. No point in not, right? Let's see.
What troubles you?
Okay, so total Aether crystals, total iron bit cost. Alright, so 25 iron bits and 1 Aether crystal. Okay, so if I wanted to reset everything... let's see. What do I not need to refresh here? I could probably get rid of the Raven, considering we don't need the lightning damage as much. Although the raven's pretty good for pet stuff. I should probably keep Shepherd's Crook, because that's a pretty good one. Let's see. Yeah, no, let's get rid of the Manticore ones. Alright, we're gonna keep the Bismil's Command, we're gonna keep the Crook of the Shepherd's Call. We're gonna keep the Raven. The Jackal is an overall decent choice. Let's see.
Farewell.
And I guess for now...
Let me clear your mind of regrets.
Let's just get 3 points back from there. Necromancer, if I can get up to 25, so let's sacrifice 2 points elsewhere. I do not need 2 points in Rotting Fumes, and in fact, I'm going to need an additional... Yeah, in fact, let's focus into upgrading Shaman here. Whoops.
Stay strong.
Okay, let's upgrade Shaman. There we go. Now we can invest into Oak Skin, which is exactly what we need. This will increase our armor value, so we're gonna quickly...
Your mind of regrets.
Do we need Rotting Fumes right now? No. Get rid of that. And we will use that instead to invest into Oak Skin. Now, it does mean that I'm investing quite a bit into this, but the armor value, defensive ability, pierce resistance, aether resistance, and we get a boost to retaliation damage. It's all just to increase our defenses, really. So that will help us significantly in our defenses. Yep, confirm changes. We've now got 4 extra points that we can invest into. We're not going to invest into acid like planned. So currently we've got a fair balance of what we got currently. Ideally we want to focus into getting Hungering Void, because that will scale our pet damage, crit damage, and all that. So we need to get into... Yeah, so we need to get 4 more points into Chaos Affinity. And preferably we need to also build into Blue. Acid, Chaos, no. This could work. We need 3 points into yellow. And we need 6 points into blue. So I guess I'd need to build into Panther here. Yeah, so I go Crossroads, get into Panther here. Because that will give me the points I need to go into here. Which will give me more chaos and whatnot. So that'd be the go-to there. We'd also get some more defensive pet stuff. We'd also get Aether damage on top of that, so there you go. So yes, we need to prioritize getting the points into Panther here. So we're gonna go Crossroads. we'll build into Panther, starting from here. Here we go. More energy regen. Here we go. And then we can finally invest into Panther. Then we can build into... Yeah, so once we get this complete, we get 3 points there, and then we just need 3 more points, so... I guess the Hound would be the good choice. Yeah, so if I go into the... I either go into the Stag, where I get more defense and more damage. And more retaliation damage from the looks of it. Physical damage, bleed damage... At the very least, my offensive ability is going to skyrocket, so that's good. But physique seems to be the go-to here. If I go Hound. Cleansing Waters is tempting, but alas. We focus on Panther, then we'll worry about trying to figure out a path to Staff of Ratosh. But it looks like if we go the Spring Maiden, we'll get a bunch of pet stuff as well. So there's a lot of pet stuff going through here. But hey, all in favor of going to the Hungering Void, which is what we're going to prioritize next. Which will deal a lot of vitality and chaos damage. Oh, do we want vitality and chaos damage, though? Well, the bonus to all pets scaling is just good enough for me. Alas, we'll make it work somehow. Alright. It is prep over. We are now very heavily armored. My companions are also heavily armored. It's not perfect, but we've now had to sack some levels from our minions, had to sack some defensive, well, boons from our golem. But that is a small price to pay for the best results possible. Right, let's do a bit more exploring and then we'll wrap things up. Got a little more to do here, so might as well just lock in and get them done. 6,000 damage, though. Impressive. Yeah, my pets are still absurd. Scrap and 10,000 iron bits. I'm not going to be doing that just yet, but that'll be a future project, I'm sure. So we'll worry about those sorts of things later. Yeah, though. Oh, hello. Exalted Stash. Oh, right. Now that I think about it, technically I can equip my things now. Oh, right. I still need to make sure I've got the cunning for it, don't I? Ah. Okay, what can I use to increase cunning? Let's see. Physique. We got the empowered Aethereal. How about gloves? Let's see. Is there anything, Spirit, offensive ability, casting speed. 5% of attack converted to health. That could be wild, actually. No, it's fine. I'm in no rush to get that done. It won't be doing that much damage, but it's fine. My damage has exponentially decreased because of everything I've done thus far. Blood flows. Okay, we just need to go back and explore the rest of the area and we should be fine. If we go down the stairs here, explore a little bit of this area. There we go. If we go here, there's some things that we can explore here. There we go. Alright, avoid touch Bloodsworn Scepter of Aether. Scepters of Aether damage are pretty good. Vitality damage converted to chaos damage. Physical damage converted to chaos. It's okay. Well, we're almost done here, so we're gonna quickly just spam our attacks here as planned. Honestly, I may even just scrap the idea of using abilities and just prioritize casting spells. I don't know. Anything goes, really. The summons do their job better than I would in any case, so just keeping them summoned, keeping them alive is probably my priority at this point. Regardless, we make do. Okay.
I can't do that yet.
Casually just throw some bombs here. There we go. Alright, let's go to the tomb. The Tomb of the Watchers, as it's called. And this will be the last thing that we need to do. Stop the summoning of the Loghorian. But I'm going to leave that for next stream. So next stream, we're going to get into Act 5, I believe it's called. I am probably going to invest into heavily going towards Aethereal at this point. So you can see a drastic dip in our build as we change from normal stuff into Aethereal stuff. So you're probably going to see a whole bunch of changes in our build. I may even sacrifice a cultist entirely, depending how things go, but this is just a temporary fix on what I'm going to be doing. You may see me change into occultist, depending on how I feel, but ultimately it comes down to how I want to build. But Aether damage is probably going to be our main focus henceforth, so you can see me changing from, you know, some things to other things, and we'll see how things pan out. But ultimately, we'll see how things go. I've got a rough idea for a build on what I want to do, but it really just comes down to what devotion I go into at the end of the day, because right now, the priority to get in... The priority is to deal as much damage as possible, and Aether damage seems to be the way that we're going to be leaning towards from now on. But I digress. We've managed to make significant strides, and I'm quite content with everything that we've done thus far, so it's only going to get better from here. But I digress. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. I know I did. And I'll see you guys next stream. Take care, everybody, and have a good day.